Welcome to the frog bath, everyone. I'm happy to say the project is done, at least for the fall. My neighbors was nice enough to bring by a few extra fish she had. See how they do this winter in the pond. We've got all the rest of these rocks in, sitting over by the intake bay right now. Got some big rocks moved from the back to kind of cap that all off. Got this whole wall back here all rocked in. The pump going. Intake bay getting the last of everything. I just wanted to take a few minutes just to talk about the project now that it's kind of wrapped up. You know, we started this project off. We wanted to do this for about $2,000. Thanks to some, generosity from friends and neighbors and having great resources like these rocks on our property, we were able to get everything done for about $1,300. The major costs was the fill, so the gravel and the hard pack that we needed in order to do some of this land leveling. And that land leveling work, getting all this mulch and all the grades right, that was kind of work that we had not anticipated when we first started this project. We knew where we wanted it, we thought about that stuff, how the pond would face, but we didn't really consider how the landscape around it would get shaped. So that was a lot of work for us to kind of do on the fly. That was a big cost, the gravel and the hard pack. Also, of course, the liner itself. We used the 45 mil Firestone EPDM, pretty standard rubber liner. It's 20 by 25 for this pond, which is about 9 feet across and almost 3 feet deep. We also use the geotextile underlayment, which is also 20 by 25. We have a Laguna Max pump in pump vault underneath the intake bay there. That intake bay is about 30 inches deep and filled with gravel on that pump vault and that pump. We have a run of flexpvc that leaves the intake bay, comes right up, feeds this bog. The flexpvc run is about 22 feet. There's a check valve in place there. And those were the main costs, the plumbing, the pump itself, the pump vault, the liner, and the underlayment. Our neighbor was nice enough to start this hole out by removing a big old stump for us and digging with his equipment down for the deepest part of the pond, and we were able to do all the rest of the labor ourselves. So I'm really happy with how everything came out. Probably took us about 2 months from start to finish, maybe a little bit longer, as we kind of learned and changed tact as we went. I'm excited to call it done for the season and see what happens with its first winter. I'll keep you all updated as more animals move in. I know one of my neighbors also brought a couple frogs, so I'm super excited to see if we have any tadpoles in the spring. Well, stay tuned and hope you enjoy the sound of that as much as I do.